everyone, it's Turtles and Monkeys here, and I'm here today to attempt some voice impressions from Aikatsu, specifically from OGKatsu, which is like the first 4 seasons with Ichigo and Akari. I'm rambling. Never mind. But yeah, I'm gonna just attempt some of the voices. I don't have a wide range, so some of the voices might sound similar to others, but I'm just here to have fun and try them out, because I'm bored. Why not? Alright, here we go. Back then, I would have never imagined that someone like me could become an idol. I believe that there's no such thing as a fan you can't see. I may be frustrated that I lost, but I'm still unbelievably happy right now. I've been supported by so many people that I'm overflowing with motivation. No matter what happens, we'll always be friends. I found out that my dad's cousin's daughter's second cousin's classmate that he hadn't seen in several years has a son whose Little League team's manager's mother's brother met a Frenchman at a travel agency while on vacation who just happened to be looked after by a nice little Japanese woman while he was in Japan, and she's friends with somebody in a broadcasting company. Let's take that scoop and turn it into a mic. It's because we're together. I can run my hardest. Be careful not to disappear together. Unless I can overtake her, then I won't be able to be a representative model of Spicy Agaha. Well, you know, this beautiful rainbow appeared in a fountain. I wanted to touch it so badly, so I reached my hand out and splash! I really love pumping popcorn. I can't even finish this double large box. But after I eat, I always go out and exercise. I'd be sad if I gained weight from eating too much and couldn't wear my favorite clothes anymore, especially since I want to keep on eating poppin' popcorn. I'm a bit of a klutz. That's why I need to practice much more than other people. But no matter how much I train, I get scared during the real deal. So no matter what, I need to practice more and more. Love you! Love you! My body throbs on such moonlit nights. My body yearns for blood. Found you. Considered an honor to have your blood sucked by a Yurika. Even though I was sick, I should have been lowering my guard. Mitsuki would never let a picture like that be taken of her. What am I doing? This is the worst! I'm a descendant of the great Count Dracula who has lived for over 600 years. Yurika has come out of her way to meet you. I'll be taking my premium rare cards now. I won't lose to an imitation. I used to have no self-confidence. Everyone around me was shining so brightly, but I had nothing. However, I was able to become someone by playing a role. Even though she was a nameless girl, I became her completely. I was truly happy. A crime has been committed right before my eyes. One thing to do. Suspect apprehended. Oh, I'm Sakuraki Daoji. Ichigo, I humbly ask for your guidance in any matter to come. I will become an idol. No matter what you may say, I will definitely not return home. Allow me to teach the uninformed soul. On that day, at that hour, on that night, that shining stage was forever embedded deep within mine eyes. So such a world exists, that yet unseen brilliance shook my soul and prevented me the relief of sleep. Such is when I made my heartfelt decision that I too shall one day become an idol. Hoshimiya, aren't you going to greet everyone? I'm Mizuki Kansaki. At this concert, I wish to surpass the limits that I have yet to break, and show my fans a whole new Mizuki Kanseki. I wish for your support. Yes, I want to start with a fun and happy song. There should be some sort of impact when I enter as well. For example, what about putting a smaller stage among the audience and then entering from there? Ladies and gentlemen, let's Aikatsu! Yes, this aura! Miss Kanseki is down there! Yes, Kaede Sushi. Is there anyone other than me who has the qualifications to form a unit with Mizuki? Now are you ready to see Mikaru's Miracle? Welcome! Looking for flowers? Maybe some gardening tools? Please, take your time. I won't say this was an easy decision, but once I saw how passionate Mizuki was, I felt that there might have been some greater meaning behind her meeting. To find that answer, I decided to follow her and open the door of idols together. If you're Do, then I'm Ray. If you're Ray, then I'm me. I'll always be a step ahead of you. An uncountable number of dreams await just around the corner. La la la! Okie okie okie! It's one of Mama's accessories. She used to give them all names, but after 15 of them, we started using numbers. But to me, she's a producer who produces cheerfulness for me. You see, when I was younger, I was really shy and couldn't play with the other kids in my class. I didn't have many friends, and also I was really jealous of how cute the other girls looked with all their pins and ribbons. Bohemian Sky, my brand. With it, I'll cast my magic upon the stage. Spin and twist, cute as can be. A lot of my designs are arrangements of their traditional garb in mature ways. Headmistress, there's something I want to tell Green Grass regarding the design of the dress. The black velvety seaweed combines exquisitely with the flavor of the jewel-like rice. Of course not. I'm just a normal girl who dreams about the princesses you see in picture books. The best thing about Ichigo? Without a doubt, that would be how she taught me the dream. I wanted to become an idol, a starlight queen who could bring people smiles. Even off the stage, I wanted to do more Aikatsu that would make everyone smile. I wanted to become an idol who could look for fun and inspiring things together with you. This all comes from how big of a crybaby I was when I was younger, as well as seeing Ichigo do her best for the sake of her friend. The sight of Ichigo bringing a smile to her friend's face was incredibly awesome. If, like her, I could be able to ease someone's unpleasant feelings or bring them a smile, then that's all I could ask for. I'll work harder and harder, even if something bad happens, even harder, always doing my best. Shall I tell your fortune today? It's true that I may not match Eureka right now, but still, one day I'm sure. It's a very special party. You'll be taught the secret to acquiring eternal radiance as an idol. What I was missing back then was a style all of my own. From now on, no more imitating. I'm going to make every day a blast with Hinaki Shinjo's own fashion. Leave what's fashionable to me. I know! I'll ask my mom to send us over a bunch of posters to look through. Oh, my mom is an editor for a fashion magazine. She has a ton of posters we can use. Gracias! In other words, I'm glad to have become friends with all of you. That Aikatsu Sensei part is mine. I won't let anyone else have it. One cream and berry star sandwich. Strawberries with a dazzling freshness, reminiscent of the Andalusian sun. Resonate, beeping in my heart. I always have more fun dancing with other people. The first pro dance performance I saw after getting into street dancing was one by Sonny and Johnny. I was 5 years old. People called them the kings of the dancing world. Their dance sets were unpredictable, their movements were a blur, and they blew the audience away with gale force winds. Only when I have the self-confidence as an idol to bring out the full brilliance of her dresses will I be able to do so. Your right arm and leg were totally moving in sync. The way your outer corners contrast your adorable reaction is irresistible. It's not like I'm suddenly an amazing dancer now or anything, but I think I learned how to convey some of the fun I'm having. I love dancing with you. My name is Miyabi Fujiwara. Our time together may be short, but please treat me well. I need to receive the guidance of Sakura in order to not disgrace the school's name. This is something only I can do. Something I must do for the girl who named herself my fan.
Whichever path I choose, the world is centered around coconut.
It's strange.
Does nobody at Sterling know how to follow up? Or could it be? Does nobody know me? Don't tell me that's why! But of course, I've already thought of a super cute name. Ta-da! Fluffy Sweet Nadeshiko. I'm like the fluffy and sweet roll cake, and you're the Yamato Nadeshiko part of it.
It's embarrassing to be called Risape in front of strangers. Attending Starlight means moving away from home to live in their dorms. We gotta do our research so that we can properly explain everything to our parents. Back in Hokkaido, there were familiar faces everywhere we went. Everyone knew us since we were children. We knew the town like the back of our hands.
They're mightily winsome! I'm sure they'll understand. You're really cool, Risape. It's like you've become even more adult over the last few days.
I can't apologize enough. I got separated from my friend who was ambling around. Back home, I don't ever see this many people in one place, not even during festivals. Plus, I know everyone in town.
Akari, if you're Dell, then I'm Ray. If you're Ray, then I'm me. I'll always be a step ahead of you.
Yeah, it's the same show that Ichigo and Akari once hosted. Drop a pin on the globe and go. I've gotten a lot tougher thanks to the training at Driaka, so I figured I should challenge myself. This takes me back. Back when I was sickly and often confined to my bed, you would always hold my hand and lift my spirits. I need to tell you something, big sis. Even though Ichigo inspired me to be an idol, the idol I want to be most like is you, big sis. Comedy. Wrought from the wrinkles of everyday life. Only through thorough calculations can create a comedy be on earth. No piece of material slips by me. I'm ready 24/7 to calculate up some crazy laughs.
That's right! I'm Doji Manina, you know. Nice to meet ya!
I once thought about going to Starlight Academy, but my goal is to be an idol who can make people laugh.